Greetings and salutations, comrades. Hope this finds you well. Quick shout out to the two Uber comrades supporting my channel and this content Patreon partner. Thank you, Rosa, and Independent Left News. Definitely check out Independent Left News. They are a great resource. So I just wanted to share this video by More Perfect Union on Twitter. They're talking to some striking Kellogg's workers, why they're on strike. Obviously, don't buy any Kellogg's associated products. They have their tentacles on many corporations. So, but definitely do some research into that, because it's important to do our part to stand in solidarity with these striking Kellogg's workers. I mean, for fuck's sake, look at what these people are being forced to do by this fucking greedy ass corporation. And again, its symptom is the sickness. This type of shit will continue to happen as long as we have capitalism, till we overthrow, till we remove these chains that capitalism places on all workers. This type of thing, unfortunately, is just part and parcel of a capitalist system, where these companies will do the bare minimum as far as paying workers. They exploit them as much as possible, because that's how they generate their profit, right? So look at this. They work 16-hour forced overtime shifts and 7-day work weeks, sometimes up to 120 days straight. That is insane. Now, amid record profits, Kellogg workers want their cut, pay, and benefits, as they fucking should, right?
All these families, but I can't feed mine.
Best friend died. Yeah, sorry, not my problem. That's yours.
Jesus,
we got
dude.
cereal to make.
Fucking.
We work 7 days a week. We are literally scheduled 7 days a week.
How in the fuck are you supposed to have a quote unquote work-life balance? Like, you can't like that. It's disgusting. And all the while, again, they're making record profits, and this is how they treat the workers. This is how the capitalist class treats workers. Again, this is why we need a dictatorship, or the proletariat, why we need a socialist system where the profit motive no longer reigns supreme. We can have a rationally planned, centrally planned economy designed to meet the needs of the masses, as opposed to a capitalist system which is designed to meet the needs of a very small capitalist class at the top, while everybody else fights for crumbs, if that, right?
For any time that someone would feel sick or whatever, they want you to use your vacation days as opposed to having sick days. And again, in working excess,
120 days in a row. I would go absolutely insane. Kudos to these workers for standing up to this just ruthless, exploitive, greedy ass company. Again, like, Kellogg's is just an example here, but this could be any big company in the United States, or abroad, that operates in a capitalist system, right? The system is the sickness, as Richard Wolff says.
Days in a row.
$400 million in profit on cereal.
And again, they have their tentacles in a wide variety of industries. I'm going to use the thumbnail for this video, and you'll see just how many companies Kellogg's is associated with, right?
Is not something you can walk in and tell us we're going to give you less for.
Right?
If you don't be here, you get a point. If you get a point, you can get suspended. You know what I mean? So we got no choice. So you have to be here. But it's just killing us.
You can't even now go in there and tell them that your aunt passed away.
Jesus,
Need a day
dude.
off,
How disgusting.
Vacation day.
So in order for me to get a day off, someone else is working 16 hours. Very often, we don't even know that we have to work 16 hours until 10 minutes before it's time to go home.
How fucking disgusting is that? 16 hours a day, and you're supposed to get 8 hours of rest? How the fuck are you supposed to spend time with your family, unwind, engage in self-care, things that bring you joy outside of life? You fucking can't. They're literally running these people into the fucking grave.
If you have dogs, if you have kids you have to pick up from school.
How the fuck you gonna do it?
If you have other obligations, I hope you have somebody to call, because you have to stay.
It's
They
disgusting.
tell me at 10:45, Heather, you're forced over, you have to stay. So then I'll work that next shift. At 6:30 a.m., I can go home. But then my regularly scheduled shift is
8 hours after.
the next day. So there's 8 hours off in between, and that's
not enough. Obviously, that's fucked.
that, according to them, is plenty.
Disgusting. Boycott Kellogg's right now. Don't be a scab. Don't cross the picket line.
They want to take our cost of living away. They want to take our vacations. They want to take our holiday pay away.
They want to take away any kind of ability for new people to come in to have what we have.
We're done, just giving up concession by concession. We're done being bullied by a company that makes millions and millions and, gives out billions of dollars in dividends.
That direct path to full-time employment, these transitionals never saw it.
So it's kind of like similar to, I think, what Walmart does. They keep people under a certain amount of hours so they don't have to give them any type of, benefits, whether it's, health insurance or otherwise. Same thing that Kellogg's is doing here, right?
Transitional. We pay for our health care.
Yeah.
Our wages are different. We don't get a pension like everybody else does.
There is no difference between the guy that works right next to me.
It's just the label that Kellogg's puts on them so they can even add a higher level of exploitation to those transitional workers.
Tomorrow or 10 years from now, there's no reason why that guy should have a lower benefit level,
lower pay,
lower retirement level than what I do.
That's why we are striking, because we want the better pay, pension for everybody.
Yes.
It's not for only one group.
100%.
I have this job because people like my dad that worked here before me for 34 years didn't give up stuff coming in.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. 11 fucking million. That fucking hack at the top who does jack shit while the workers on the ground are being forced to work 120 days without a day off, 7 days a week for months on end, 16-hour days, and the company is trying to cut wages, cut benefits, etc., while the people at the very top of the company who aren't actually doing any of the work, any of the fucking labor, are making off like absolute fucking bandits. Again, the system is the sickness.
We're just kind of looked over. Your numbers.
We hear every day, and then today they're trying to tell us we make too much money.
They want to complain about what our wage is, and they want to talk about what our wage is. Well, if you didn't make me work every single Saturday and Sunday, if you didn't make me work every single holiday, my annual income wouldn't be at these levels that you don't want to go spread around like
Yeah.
The contract, it doesn't lend itself to future generations of sustainability here. I'm second generation. My father worked here. I'm not the only one. It's kind of a way of life, and we don't want to rob that from the next generation.
We've been asked about how long we're willing to fight, and at the end of the day, it's going to be 1 day longer.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love that. Love that. Perfect. Yeah, all solidarity with those striking Kellogg's workers, all solidarity with striking workers all across the U.S. I think this is one of the few ways, frankly, that we're able to get any type of, concessions from the capitalist class is when people withhold their labor and stage these strikes like these Kellogg's workers are, especially when they're, wildcat strikes and they extend across industries. So kudos to those Kellogg workers. Maybe I want to try to look, maybe see if there's a strike fund I can maybe donate a couple bucks to or something to. But definitely don't be buying any Kellogg's products right now. Please don't. Like the video if you like the damn video. Subscribe for more content. All part of the people. Peace. Much love.